Hello and welcome. I'm Zach, and with me is my co-host David. What are we talking about today?
Today, we'll be discussing Sierra Space and their progress on the inflatable habitat.
Wait, inflatable space station?
Yeah, it sounds a little weird, but we'll go through that, I think.
All right, sounds interesting. Let's get into it.
Sierra Space is moving forward with testing on their Large Integrated Flexible Environment, or LIFE module. The company is targeting sometime in June to conduct a second ultimate burst pressure test of a full-scale model. The first UBP took place in December. The objective of a UBP test is to intentionally blow up the module. Pressure is continually increased until the module explosively bursts, letting the company see the maximum stress the fabric shell can take. The maximum operating PSI for the habitat will be 15.2 PSI. NASA recommends a safety margin of 60.8 PSI. The Life habitat was able to reach 77 PSI during the December test, going well above the NASA recommendation.
Assuming a successful test in June, Sierra Space has said that the LIFE module will be ready for orbital operations. The particular module being tested is called LIFE 285, though Sierra Space is already planning and preparing to make larger versions of the habitat. The LIFE 285 gets its name from the volume of space it provides when fully inflated, 285 cubic meters, or 10,065 cubic feet. By comparison, the International Space Station has a pressurized volume of 1,005 cubic meters, or 35,491 cubic feet. With one launch, Sierra Space will be able to provide roughly a third of the space of the ISS. Launching all that space will be fairly easy, as it can fit in fairings 5 meters, 16 feet in size while deflated. This allows it to be launched on standard rockets with ease.
Of course, we're talking about an inflatable space station, one made from fabric. You'd think with all of the micrometeors and debris floating in space that there'd be a problem. How could such a station survive? Luckily, the Life modules aren't being made with cotton or polyester. Sierra Space has made the outer shell using a fabric made from Vectrin. Vectrin is a high-performance multi-filament yarn made from liquid polymer crystals. This stuff is designed for high performance at a molecular level. Sierra Space has said that the fabric will be stronger than steel once fully inflated in orbit. Each module is also made of several layers, helping to ensure crew safety even if the outer shell were damaged in some way.
The LIFE habitat won't even be the first time inflatable structures have been tested in space. Now defunct Bigelow Aerospace has demonstrated the technology with their Genesis 1 and 2 test missions. This was followed by the Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, which was launched to the space station in 2016 and still functions to this day. As mentioned earlier, Sierra Space is planning a whole range of LIFE module products. The work on the LIFE 500 has already begun, with Sierra Space planning to begin testing in 2025. They have also worked on and tested the smaller LIFE 10, with an eye on use as habitation on the moon. Finally, LIFE modules will make up a large portion of space on the planned commercial space station orbital reef, which Sierra Space is working on with their partners at Blue Origin.
So we've gone over the details, and Zach, I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts on the Life Habitat module?
Well, I'm a little hesitant about it. I mean, it is a inflatable fabric space station that sounds dangerous, a little far-fetched, but it sounds like Sierra Space is fully testing it and they're meeting standards set by NASA. So with that in mind, I'm pretty excited about the potential. I mean, being able to launch large amounts of space on, a Falcon 9 instead of needing something like a space shuttle to get it up there. And then, I mean, just the amount of space, basically. Like, it's going to revolutionize space stations and, how we interact and work in orbit. Anyway, what about you? What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, those are all really good points. I am hesitantly optimistic that we've seen some of the good work that they've done with their first test, that their second test will also likewise be up to snuff, so to speak. And I am super excited for potential applications on Mars and the moon. Having permanent installations in space is really exciting. And to me, that's the thing that most draws my attention to this. But we'd also like to hear from you, dear viewers. What are your thoughts? Please leave a message down below and let us know.
As always, if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe for more Beyond Earth news. I've been Zach.
And I've been David. Thanks for watching.